Hello everybody, welcome back. It's King Blaine here again, obviously. Doing a little bit more tank mechanic. I'm trying to decide whether to stream for 8 hours today or 12 hours. Can't decide. Oh yeah, I forgot to pull the chat up for this game. Give me a second. If we did 12 hours, probably. Not guaranteed, but probably. Do this one. Alright, stuff in the engine is what needs done. Status menu, tank analysis, buy missing parts. Yes, I make command vehicle, scout car. Not the Greyhound variant with the turret, it is just the one that has the 50 cal. Fatty cal. Another one of them engines that have a lot of detail to them, but the rest don't. My Deuce, yes. I've been trying to get a Deuce and a half in real life. I care not for my fuel mileage. No, they're not. It's more of a money problem. I have found several, but the cheapest I ever found one was like 50K. And I just don't have that kind of money. I'm trying to remember buttons here on the game. Door to initial state. They only want so much done, so I don't have to worry too much here. don't know why it was telling me I didn't have it there when I had it. You can definitely tell what things I've done and what they've done. I guess they're basically going for a rat rod, but tank. Thought there was a way to turn the engine. I'm thinking of a different game, I think. Oil pan back in. We'll work on getting faster tools this time. Don't worry. We aren't gonna do our own tanks. We're just gonna do contracts for stuff here. Try and get the like I said, faster tools. Nothing missing. Nothing missing. Nothing missing. Nothing missing. Something missing. Master cylinder. Yeah, you know, you might need that. Could complete the vehicle. Oh no, he did want a lot more done than I thought. Unfortunate. I thought he only wanted the engine done. Now we're just gonna try and cheese our way to 50%. This should help us figure out what we need to do still. We are gonna have to get under it here in a second. Still just trying to cheese my way to percentage though. Alright, got some more stuff here. That. That. Alright, is that enough? Almost. I need to rip a bunch of these things off. Just need the tires off. Tires and things that I can't fix myself. Alright, now I'll go here. Select all outsource repairs. Yeah, our first priority is getting, where is it here? Oh, I think we got it maxed out already. Yeah, outsource repairs are done as quick as they're gonna be. Our first priority is not driving, sorry. our first priority is not driving at all. As unfortunate as that may be to hear. Couple are down there I missed. Fuel hose needs to be outsourced. Yeah, that's why I just did that. I didn't see that I had to at first. Next, we'll go through and just start painting stuff. C1 volt, huh? No, those are just bolts. Ain't nothing I can do with that. I think we're almost there. Yep, there we go. Shorter. Mailbox. De-rusting. No, there's no upgrades like that in this game, unfortunately. How in the fuck did you guys manage that? Yep. Just about everything else I can hit from the outside. But no, there's no upgrades to the paint range or anything. Trying to press the button on my keyboard. Remember what the buttons I needed were. What was X? Version, I think? Yeah, no, it is really only the exterior that's rusty. Problem is, some of this shit I have to replace. Actually fix. Now I got it all. Apparently I didn't. I doubt it. That's just supposed to be stuff that you aren't able to fix. You have to craft new or outsource repairs. It is weird. Alright, that's job's done. Let's even this job. Tank repairs 12% is all he wants. Yeah, that's paint the tank, not do all the other stuff. That's museum. That allows me to craft. That's kind of a wasted upgrade because you can't have multiple people and you can't have workers. I increase all the tools efficiencies there. Put that in now. We'll rip the turret off too. I don't know how to get it out. It's not letting me get it out. It's supposed to flash apart if I can't take it out. Oh, I see viewer cover, that's why. Flash that next time. Okay. Just gotta keep going through here. let's go with the underside. Upper side. That upper side, you know. Give me the batteries. I'll need to go and check on the, not check out the, I need to go over there and put the other parts back on that I took off. I mean, it probably would have been easier to take everything off of this engine. Or not this engine, this tank. To be truthful. Oh no, those upgrades are up here. They help find stuff better. I just didn't have them very high on the priority list. I took an antenna off somewhere. Where I took it off. Oh. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. How are we doing so far? Almost everything is where he wants it. $1,700 just so I don't have to do half the work. Nope, I'll do all the work. Or I'll buy it and have somebody else do all the work. Yeah, it was. I was just completely fooled, fumbled, bamboozled. It was but a fool. We're just trying to sandblast everything here. You just gotta keep blasting. I missed that brake light earlier. Make this engine run again. Should be 100% engine. Try and add what we can here. Gotta keep adding. I need to remember to talk. I play these mechanic games and I end up just going quiet and it makes for very, very, very poor footage. It is horrible footage. And I do it every fucking time. But there ain't not much I can do. I just get going, and there's not a whole lot to talk about right now. You kind of see what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. Well, I'll figure something out. No, I want to open the panel. Let me out of here. Are you done? Yeah. We have a bigger request. We'd like to order D-Rust as well as Sandblast and Stereo Tank. Leave. Going green rawhide. Going rawhide. Last efficiency. I'll get the last efficiency. I'm just getting an order here and trying to make sense of your message. I just need that. And we'll do that other stuff. Gives me a bunch of this sandblasted. Decided that that's going to take too long. So instead, I'm just going to remove everything that needs fixed off. The button for that. I don't remember what button I hit. I figured it out. Just I hit a button with my finger and couldn't figure out what it was. I still got something missing. Oh, I forgot to rear brake bites. Alright, is that it? Nope. Yeah, it's supposed to help you find stuff, but I've never used it really. P3476. Go ahead and pop all this shit off. Just gotta keep knocking it off. Thankfully, this is a quick tank. At least fairly quick. Especially since the engine has no detail to it. Same with the transmission. It's just in here, and it's done. Rockets off. Mud guard off here. Probably ripped the shock absorbers out while I was going on the other side. Didn't think about it. Wish there was a way to demount stuff faster. Almost got it all off though. Alright, now let's go hit the engine up quick. So the engine's really simple because we ain't got to worry about spark plugs or cylinders or any of that. We just take off the front and the back and it's done. You look at that highly detailed engine. Any Find Me contracts? I would have to check. But I did not see any a minute ago. There's one right there. We just got it. Yeah, that's what we'll do next. Off. So, leave. This done. Forgot the idler wheel. can see how this tank died. Can you? Like they put one on the side, didn't go through, and then they put one in front and it went through. That's the engine done. Let's go do turret stuff quick. Turret's another relatively quick one to throw together. Alright, turret's done. Add on, add on, add on. Move on to the next song. Put the wheel on. Shock absorber. Next arm. Left that pair of steps, right way. Rocket wheel. T-34, nice and quick to throw together. Put final drive converter on this side. Reverse this time. From the direction we went last time. Almost done. And then we'll go find a tank. Put down some more ammunition. Might want to get all the extra search equipment first. I will. I'll get some of it. Probably not all of it, but I'll get some of it. Think that's tank done. Oh, forgot these. Under seat. Yep, that's done. That gives us a shit ton because we did extra. whole reason why I did all the extra. There we go. I'll go back to the tablet, the mailbox. And we'll go do the offer. Then we go to shit, how do I go out on the thing again? Organizer, start extraction. Sure, we'll take the quad. Alright, if you can't tell here, something ain't working right. We're just gonna pop into the main menu. Something kind of fucked up there. Something kind of happened. Game took a wee bit of a shit there. Just a wee bit. Oh shit. Start. What is happening? I don't know why you would do that game, but alright. Ground penetrating radar. Something right there. The drones find something cool out here. Right, which way would that be? I am horrible with directions looking at this shit. Where am I? I would like to go and see what that thing is. Where is that in relation to the bridge? Over the bridge to the left. Alright. Just let me off. I don't need to find it. How do I get off? Motherfucker. F. Damn. Yeah, I'm hoping for guns. Kinda what I'm hoping for. Where the fuck is it though? Damn it. I hate the way the extractions work. They don't have access to any tools, and the drone doesn't show. Completely forgotten about the fact that the drone doesn't show. Yeah, so do I. I wouldn't just let it kind of scan everything. It would also help if the drone just, showed up on the map. Oh yeah, that's a real help. I can't fucking see that at all. Real help, alright. I can't see that fucking screen at all. Ah, fuck that piece of shit. The marker is only for the drone. Like, see, I have a marker placed. That's the marker. That's my cleared marker. It gets rid of it. Marker does not help, though. It says there's more than one item here, though. See, now there's a marker. Because we found something. I don't know, maybe I just don't understand how it works. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, I didn't understand how it worked. But now it'll place a fucking marker. Alright. I've got a better understanding of how this piece of shit works. I still have no understanding of how this piece of shit works. Because I can't even see that screen. I was confused on how markers actually worked. The thing I thought was a marker wasn't. It says there's more there. that. And it says there's more over here, so I'm gonna go try and look at this again. I think the game's lying to me. I think the game lied to me. I don't think there's anything else here. Fairly confident in life. There ain't shit left there. I don't need to go that far. Oh, no, it absolutely is. It just doesn't seem to work the way I would imagine it to, I guess. If I had it my way, I would just have a command scan the whole grid. And it would just start looking through the grid. Oh yeah, no, the tank's gonna be in that circle. I'm looking for other stuff. Like, that's why they give you that circle, so that you don't have to do the whole map. But no, it's absolutely gonna be in that circle. I just wanted to see if I could find more collectibles. That square, so that's right here. I need to go over there. My metal detector at? Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get more of the other collectible stuff here. For the museum. other side of the river. That's why you drive through this. So right about the right entry somewhere in front. This. Another one. Right there. Yeah, I can see it. I think. Oh, it's a bronze star. That's why it's hard to see. Awful big signal for a bronze star. And I keep found the tank right there. Yeah, like I said, I'm not just focused on only the tank. I was just trying to find some of the other stuff. So it should be at the end of this next grid square. Another bronze star. Now watch it be a fucking Russian tank or something here now that we found all this American stuff. What put it past me? Or what put it past it? There's some small signals mixed in with the big ones, so there's some stuff around it. Calliope? Calliope? Probably a Calliope. Can't think of many other things that have a turret or a gun like that on the top. Rocket launcher. that up now. I accidentally clicked with him and made it stop. Okay, let's see if I can find the little stuff that's supposed to be around the tank. Probably not. It's just gonna pick up the tank instead. Alright, well let's go over to this grid square right here. Go try and find that other piece. Go to the wrong grid square. I went to the right one, just further over the edge than I thought. Alright, it's sticking right out top. Another brownie. Now we can go have it place markers on these other things. Why aren't you placing markers? Why aren't you placing markers? Alright, so I guess I gotta go to those manually again. Basically under my thing. Is under my thing. Where's the next one? So that would be right here. Very much trying to fall in that hole. Alright, we've got all the shit now. Now I gotta remember how to call for the extraction. Can't remember the button to actually call for tank extract. Unfortunately. I wonder if the game doesn't think we found it yet. Have I not dug it up enough? Yep. Was entirely what it was. I think we can do... Well then, fucking... Reset pools. Reset. Not fit for excavation. I just want to see what happened there. Oh, I know you found something. I already found it. Never seen that actually happen. Yep. Calliope. Fuck the tank need to be clean. I don't care. I'll have it cleaned by somebody else. Damn. How fucking I need my shovel and stuff. I can't see enough of it to dig at it. What the fuck is the ATV and stuff? There it is. I can't see enough to get 30% clean. Oh, you bitch. You're not gonna let me dig any of this. How the fuck am I supposed to get 30% clean then? I'm confused how I'm gonna get 30% when I can't see 30% tank. May be a problem. Like, actually. That's why I tried to dig over here and over here. Like this right here. I tried to dig right next to this. Hey, can I do that now? Now can you load it on the thing? On the trailer? That's my 10th tank since I've ever done this game. I have played it before, remember? Damn, that was aggravating. Back to the workshop. You wanna know where you're going, buddy? You're gonna be moved to parking 1. I ain't fucking with that Sherman right now. I forgot I had a Persian out here. You are gonna be moved to parking 2. Ooh, look at Panzer. You are going to go into my closet. I gotta get a tank for driving a shooting range. I'm just not sure what tank I want to do. I think I'll do this one. Tank analysis. Buy missing parts. I'm missing a lot of parts. Ah! But the Pershing's a pain in the ass to do. Pershing is an absolute pain in the ass to do. This thing is easier to do. And since it's missing more parts than the Pershing, I can just put them on instead of having to take them off. Yeah, this is one of the earlier tanks added to the game too. So the whole transmission and everything is just one big solid piece. I didn't gotta try and take it apart like I do have to with the Shermans. See, just one piece. Can't take any of it off, nothing. So this will be quicker to do. Same with the engine too. There's almost nothing on the engine. We do have this now. Now I can just go to extractions. That upgraded the board. No, I do have a shooting range. I did that already. See, it's right here. So you don't know anything. Ah, that's probably rude. No, what I don't have is the last level of these. I kind of figured you did miss it. I'm quick with my hands sometimes. Not all times, but sometimes. That's why I was looking for a tank for us to do. But I don't want to fuck with the Calipy or the Sherman because it takes too long.
Fuck you in the tank you rode and on.
Hey look, I gotta have some sass sometimes. Healthy amount of sass, right? At least every now and then. I just like how you were so confident. I know you don't have this. And I just couldn't resist it. It's like, I shouldn't say that. That's kind of mean and kind of rude. It's like, nah, he don't know shit. I just couldn't resist it. No, we've got 30 minutes. We ran long on UAD. It's only been an hour and 38 minutes. That's why I picked an easy, quick to do tank so that we can go to the shooting range. I had a plan, buddy. I know, I don't usually have plans. But I know you've been wanting to go to the shooting range. So I made sure I unlocked it really quickly, apparently while you weren't looking. Then we did an extraction that you wanted to do. And then I was going to get a tank for us to go to the shooting range. Usually the only plan I have is make a ship that pisses anybody off when they try to sink it, or piss anybody off that wants anything to do with speed. I'm good at those two things. Because I ain't ever got speed, and I'm always good at making something that's very hard to sink. This being one of the earlier models in the game too, it's, like I said, it's just all one fucking piece. It don't even have a separate interior. I would probably spin the wheel. That's what I did last time I did that. Whoops, I forgot to do something very important. Means now we just get to sit here for a second. Got to send all these out for repairs. Damn. So I need to put the coat on this still. Cool. You know, if I ever own and operate a business, you will not see a no smoking sign. I will treat it like it's the fucking 60s again. Don't forget your pack of cigarettes while you're working on the line. Corner shot took this out. Several corner shots. He got shot in the side, the back, and then 2 more in the back. They hit that guy 4 times. This seems like a little much for a Panzer III. I wish we could fix those. But you can't. Like, you actually can't, as far as I know. There you go, engine's done. Not a single fucking thing. Well, no, there was one thing we had to bolt on it, and that was it. So the stuff that got added to the game when it first came out, just significantly easier to work on. Because they never updated the models. The new stuff they add, oh yeah, that stuff's more difficult. I think this one has the 50 that I'm working on right now. I believe this is the Panzer III at the 50. Not the 3.7. Is that 3.7? Yeah, no. Yeah, it's an early Panzer III. It's an ALS J, so it's very early. It does have the 50, and it is the long-barreled 50. It is the 5 centimeter. It's long barrel. It's got the extra armor plate too. Hmm. See what I mean though about this being quick and throw together? Almost nothing needs bolts. Okay, that's one whole side. I know, but this looks like the long barrel's 50, not the short 50. The short 50 cuts off right around here where the barrel starts to, I forget what it's called. Kind of squeeze, but the 50 is like right here. Yes, the off J could have both barrels. It was really what they put in, because it wasn't even a change everything around to put it. But yeah, this is the 60 right here. This is the long barrel. The short's cut off right about here. Canna. I do love the look of the German tanks. I don't know why. I just always thought they looked more, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't find a word that would fit. Never really liked the way Russian tanks look. I think they just look thrown together, rushed. American tanks, I just thought they always just looked bumfuck ugly. That's it. What do you need? Alright. Get in that periscope. Now after I take it out. Yeah, boxy, I guess. KV-1 doesn't look bad, but when you start to look closer at the tanks, they just look. And they were rushed. Especially the T-34s. Like, hell, go look at the ones in the museums even. Some of them got gaps on the welds so big that you can stick your finger in it. I guess it's not even really looks. Germany just, their tanks always look better put together. They look like higher quality. Germans didn't look bad either. I just thought they were ugly. I just always thought they just looked ugly. That's personal preference, though. Oh, that's why I said it was more of a T-34 problem. I still don't like the way the KVs look, but I can't say I straight up hate them. Whereas I can say I straight up hate the way the American tanks look. I don't like it. They all look kind of bad, in my opinion. Not a very respected opinion. What it is. Yeah, even the ship barn really doesn't look that bad. It looks like an artillery piece. You go into it expecting it to look like an artillery piece. Like I said, it's just a personal preference kind of thing. Mark helmet, different. Alright, shit, what tank, what goes in here? 34A. Go. Yeah. That's no surprise to me. What do you do? Steal a bike on Gray Street? People tell him that. So maybe it was a shot that came in right here. It was one shot, and it came out up here. Had one of the highest survivability of all tanks from World War II. Yeah, I know it's the Sherman, but I don't like it. I know it's fact of the matter from history. Like, that's not up for debate, it is fact. The Sherman did have the highest survivability, crew survivability. But, my great-grandfather, my grandpa Emery, was in World War II, and he drove a Sherman tank. And, he said just about every time they were in an engagement, they would lose a Sherman, a couple of Shermans, and everybody was always dead, every time. The tank he was in, he got bit by a Black Widow, and got sent back for Medicaid. And the tank he was in got blown up while he was gone. Went up against a 88. And it cut straight through the center of the tank, because he was just an M4A2, I believe. And all of his crewmates and everything he had served through the war with, dead. Instantly. So since I was young, I'd always heard from my great-granddaddy that Sherman tanks just fucking sucked. You got shot, you died. That's it. I know, fact of the matter is, on paper and everything, they had the highest survival rate. He did not have a jumbo. Let's see, it was M4A3, maybe? Let me look it up on a... Let me look it up. I can figure out which one it was. I can tell you for sure what it was. Okay, so yeah, no, it wasn't M4A2. It was something similar to that. It wasn't a jumbo. It didn't have the reinforced front plate, but it did still have the side squares. I always forget what variant I'm trying to think of. I think I've got the A variant wrong. He might have been in an A. Oh, he wasn't in the one with the round hull. Oh, it wasn't that. I mean, he was in an early M4A1 for a while. It's not the one it is. Trying to figure out which one it was now. It was the one that had the fucking squares on the front. Thing. It could have been an A3, but I'm pretty sure it was the one. No, it definitely wasn't an A3. I know his variant only had a 75. I do know that. And the M4A3 did have 75s and 76s. So, could have been an A3. I remember we've got one up near the cemetery where he's buried. You drive past it every time. I go with my grandmother to put flowers and stuff on the funeral. Yeah, I'm thinking it's an A3. I'll take a picture next time we go up. Probably be next holiday, and I'll take a picture of it and find out for sure what the Sherman was. But there we go. I need to get back on here and fill up the fluids. I'm horrible with fucking memory. I think part of the reason why I'm so fascinated with the German stuff is we'll take this out and go shoot it first. Is even my grandfather, after fighting World War II, he was always fascinated by German tech, and he would always be the first person in the room to tell everybody, "Nah, they had better shit than us." And he would just always, "Yeah, nope, they had better shit than us." He said we had quantity and air superiority. I know for the longest time during the war he had kept a one of the MP40s. And he said he loved that gun. Yeah, the ghost is right here. What was the button to get back into the other camera? Oh. I always hated cameras. I need to figure out camera. Toggle camera. Alright. Take me to the gunner spot. Toggle my camera here. Oh, it didn't go over far enough. I can't tell if I'm going high or going low. I think I'm going through it, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm going right fucking through it. That side, look. but they don't react when you hit them. I think I was going through it, not low. About 18. Not really. Could have swore they used to knock down. Absolutely no reaction. Shoot something. Boy, is this good. That's it. There's the whole proving ground. Everything else is barred off with tank crap. I think they originally planned for you to be able to do more, but it never happened. That's all the driving around and shit is that little area. We're gonna take this tank, and we're gonna move to the paint real quick. How do I do this? How do I scale? Can't remember where they put these. I know there was one like right here. I want to say there was one like right here on both sides. I can't remember where they were all put. Yeah, I know, I gotta switch to DVH. I wanted to... How do I remove a decal? I want to remove those ones. We'll leave it like that. Wanted to do a camo on you. Camo. Oh yeah, it's definitely a camo. I can't find the camo that I'm thinking of. I don't know how to make it either. We're just gonna ignore it all. Tank. Move tank. Museum. Put it in museum spot 1. Yes, the neon camo that blinds, exactly. Yeah, there's a good find. King Tiger. House V. There we go. Oh, we got something fun. Alright, now let's go ahead and save the game. I've got to end it here, so I hope everyone has a good day, good night, and a good life, and take it easy out there, y'all.